So as business owners, we all need to send over NDAs every single day. May it be non-disclosure agreements, may it be service level agreements, we just need to send them through. And I personally don't like the process of, going into my DocuSign account and then creating a new envelope, filling in the details and all of that. And if someone told me that I could go over to this form and I could fill in the other person's name and I could fill in their email right here, and then if I click on submit, it is gonna send the NDA or the contract directly to that person without me having to do anything, then that would be gold for me. So if you see here, this is the email and I just got the NDA sent. And it comes with a message and the personalized subject line. So I would be literally sold at that moment. So let me show you, right? Yeah, so here's the message. Let's go with continue. So here is the NDA. Okay, we have the date, etc., etc. We have everything in here. The subcontractor just needs to sign in, and that is it. So this is the exact automation that I am going to show you today. I will be showing you how to create it step by step. This is an automation that I have been using since months and it is amazing. So you can use it for any contract, but I'll be using it for NDA today. So without any further ado, let's get started. Hello everybody, my name is Yashika Jain. I'm the founder of Automates AI. At Automates AI, we build automated systems for businesses that use the power of AI. And in this one, I'm going to show you an automated system that is going to reduce the time of you sending contracts to your contractors, subcontractors, clients, or whatever, right? So yeah, let's finally get into it. So for the purpose of this automation, we are going to use a software that is called Make.com. So Make.com would allow us to create automations like these without using code. So the form that I showed right now is via Typeform. Okay, so Typeform is another platform that allows us to create forms, and then whenever there is a new submission on the form, it will create the contract, it will send it over to the person for signing as well. Now, in order to set this up, you need to create a Typeform account. So I will make sure to link all the tools that I'm gonna be using throughout in the description below so that you can easily access them. So I would highly encourage you to go ahead and create an account with Typeform right now. Okay, so here I am on my Typeform account. You don't need a paid account for this one. This is just a simple form using which we will be collecting the person's name and email. If you want, you can fill out this form, or if you want, you can send it over to someone to fill out the form in order to receive an NDA from your company. So yeah, here I am. Let's go ahead and create a new form. So yeah, here's the button, create a new form. Now for these options, I'm gonna select start from scratch because it's a simple form. Okay, now here you have to select contact info because that is the only thing that we need to collect from the other person. Okay, now if you see here, you will see all the fields that you would be having in your form. So I don't need the phone number, so I'll just click on this I button to remove it. Then I also don't need the company name. In case you need the company name, you can keep it, but I don't need it, so I'll just remove it. So I just need the first name, last name, and email. Now here you can type in your question. So you could say something like drop in the details below. Because if you're using this form, you could literally type anything, but if you're sending it to somebody else to fill it, then you could have some sort of a professional description here, but let's go with this for now. And then you can say that as soon as you fill me, I'll send over the contract in seconds or something like that. It's really up to you. So we just need the first name, last name, email, everything else looks good, and then you can click on publish. And that is it. So this was so easy. You just took like 2 to 3 minutes and your form is ready. Okay, now we can finally come back to our make.com. So in case you don't have an account with them, I'll make sure to put in my affiliate link in the description below. If you use my link, it would be a way for you to support the channel. If not, then also that's completely fine. So yeah, just come over to make.com and create a new scenario. For the trigger, you're going to select Typeform. So it will show you something like this. One second, let me show you. Yeah, so when you select Typeform, it's going to show you something like this, and you need to select watch responses instant and acid. Okay, so just select that, and then that will create a new module for you. Okay, then it will ask you to create a new webhook, so you need to go ahead and follow the steps. So if I show you right here, I'll show you. So it would say something like this, create a webhook. You need to go ahead with that. Okay, it will ask you to connect your Typeform account. That is pretty simple, just do that. And then for the form ID, just select your form. So if you haven't named your form, you can name it by going here. So you can rename your form. I have already renamed my form to NDA intake. So I'm going to select that, and that is it. Now my make.com automation has been successfully connected with my form. And whenever there is any new form submission, it is going to trigger the automation. So it was that easy to set up the Typeform side of things. Now let us finally go over to DocuSign. So DocuSign is another platform that would allow you to, create these contracts and send them over to your people. Then they can also sign it easily. Then you can sign it. You guys can keep a copy of it. And this is a very professional platform that all the business owners prefer. There is one more that is called PandaDoc. And I could have used that, but I'm using DocuSign here. In case you want to see a video on that, then just let me know. So yeah, please go over to DocuSign and create an account with them. In case you don't have it, I'll make sure to give you the link in the description below. Once you have an account with that, one second, let me also show you how to do the process. So let me go over to my account. Okay, so once you have an account with them, you will see something like this. They give a 30-day free trial, so that is really good. And I've also created like a brand new account for this particular automation. And I'm not using my actual account, but yeah, they will give you 30 days of free trial. Okay, so you can go ahead and sign up with them. Then you need to go over to templates. And it's going to show an empty space for you right here. Then you need to click on create a template. Then it will ask you to give your template a name. So you could say service contract, you could say NDA, or whichever contract you're creating. So in my case, it's going to be NDA. And now it is time for us to upload the content for the contract. So in case you have a legal team, they're going to send you that. But if you don't have a legal team, you could use ChatGPT and ask it to create the text for your contract. So let's go over to ChatGPT. Okay, so you can say that I would like you to help me draft a contract. Okay, then you should tell it, is it an NDA, is it a service level agreement, or whatever. So I'll tell it that this is for an NDA that I send over to my subcontractors before we start working. Okay, then you can tell it any more information, like they should not reveal this or any other information, but I'm not gonna keep it long. I'll just stick to this. Then it will start writing the contract for you. Okay, so now it has given me the contract. If you want, you can read through everything. If you want to change anything, you can. But for the purpose of this video, I don't really need to. So let's go ahead and create a document out of this so that we can upload it to DocuSign. Now, again, I have another automation that could help me with creating the document in in a few seconds, but since you don't have that automation, I'll do it manually for the time being. So let's go over to Google Doc and then create a PDF out of this text. Okay, so here I am on a brand new Google Doc, and you can just copy paste whatever ChatGPT gave you here, and then download it as a PDF. So you just paste it in here, and one second. Okay, you just paste it in here, you give the document a name, and you download it as a PDF. But I'm not gonna use the NDA that was drafted by ChatGPT right now, because I already have another one that I use, and that is this one. So I'm going to close whatever ChatGPT gave right now, because that was just to show you guys that you can make ChatGPT write it in case you don't have a legal team. Okay, but since I already have it with me, I'm not going to use the ChatGPT one. So let's close that. Okay, so this is the NDA that I am going to use for the time being. So yeah, this is how it looks. So at the end we have the signature, we have the name, and we have the date. These are the terms. Okay, we have the date here as well, and this is a simple yet effective NDA for me. So I'm going to go to file and then PDF, and that is going to download right here. Okay, so here it is. I have uploaded the non-disclosure agreement. So if you click on view, you can see it right here. So yeah, now let's go over to recipients. So please don't add any name. Okay, just add the role, and the role is going to be subcontractor in my case. Don't add any name, don't add any email, let it be just like that. Then for the message, there is no need to change the subject line or the email, because we're anyways gonna change that in our automation. So just leave it as it is, and then you can finally click on next. So where is the next button? Okay, it's here. Okay, so it's down below. Then when you click on the next button, it's gonna show you something like this. Now we need to fill in the blanks. Okay, so for this one, the NDA is made and entered into as of. So here we have to add the date. So for date, I'm gonna find it here. So date, and put it here. Okay, and the company name, that's fine. Now for the subcontractor signature, we're going to select the signature field. We will put it here. Then for the name, we put in the name. And then for the email, I put in the, oh, not the email, sorry. Let's just delete this. Date. So let's put in the date here. And that is it. We have filled in the blanks. Now we can save it and close it. And here we have the newly generated template. Now let's go back to our make automation, and this time you need to select DocuSign as your next module, and then for DocuSign you're going to select send a document from template to sign. Okay, then it is going to ask you to connect your DocuSign account with make.com. Just do it, it's going to take you 2 minutes. Then for the account, select your name. And then for the template, select the template that you just now created. So we just created NDA, but I'm gonna go with NDA for subcontractors because it's literally the same, and I don't want to be changing my things because I use this automation every single day. Let's not change it up. Okay, for the subject line, you can put anything, but I have NDA for first name. Okay, so NDA for first name. Now the first name comes from the form that we fill out in the very beginning. So just do one thing, run this module only, fill out the form once so that the automation knows that okay, we're gonna get this answer from the form, and then you can go ahead and set up the rest of it. Okay, so since I have already done this step, I'm gonna skip it, but please go ahead and fill the form once in order for the automation to know. Okay, let's go back, and then you're gonna see some new fields in your mappable answers, and the last field is going to be the first name. So you're gonna click on that, and then it's gonna come like this. So it's gonna be NDA for first name. Okay, Now the same goes for message. Hey, first name. So again, for first name, you're going to come here and select the last answer, that is the first name. And then you can add any message like please sign the NDA at your earliest convenience. Okay, then you're going to click on the plus icon to add in a recipient. And then for email, again, you're going to find it here, the first answer, that's going to be your email. Then for the name, you need to add the first name and the last name. So just click on first name, that is this one, then add in a space and then the last name. And that's it. Now you just need to add in the role and click on OK. Don't forget to save the automation. Now it's time to turn on the automation finally. So for that, click on the on button, and for scheduling, select immediately as data arrives. And congratulations, we have our automation set up in no time. Now all we need to do is test the automation. If I have to give you a summary, I'll say that whenever you fill in the form, you fill in the name, the first name, the last name and the email, it is going to trigger the automation. Then it is going to send over that request to DocuSign, where we just now created our template. It is gonna populate the fields, those fill in the blanks, and then it is gonna send that contract to the person. So let's now test it in real time. Okay, so here I am on my form. Let's put in the first name. Let's do John Smith. Okay, and then I'll put in my other email here. Okay, and then submit. Let's see if we got it. Okay, so Yashika Jain sent you a document, review it, and here's our message. Hey John, please sign the NDA at your earliest convenience. So let's see how it turned out to be. So I'll go with continue. Okay, so the NDA is made and entered into as of today's date, blah 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 blah, then the name John Smith and today's date. Now what John can do is he can click on this button and simply select one of these and sign it. Yeah, so John Smith, and then finish. So as soon as he finishes the document, you're gonna get an email with the finished contract, and that's how you automate your NDA process, wherein you just have to set up this automation once and then you can use it forever. So now every time you have to send that particular contract, just go over to that Typeform that you had created, just bookmark it, okay? And then fill in the details, click submit the form, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to go into DocuSign. You don't have to do anything. It's gonna send it. When the person signs it, you're gonna know, and that's how you do a task that took you 7 to 10 minutes in less than a minute with automation. So this is it for the video. I just wanted to show you an easy way to send contracts without the heavy lifting, and I hope this was valuable to you. Similarly, if you're looking for other automations for your business that can automate workflows that save you hours and hours of your time, then don't forget to check out the description below. I have the link to my website there, and we can work together and let's automate your business. If you have any other video ideas or automation ideas that you would want me to create a video on, then drop it in the comments below. If you face any issues while doing this automation, just let me know in the comments below. I will share the links to the tools and whatever I can, so that you can easily create this automation in no time. So I hope you found value. If you did, please subscribe and like the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll meet you in the next one. Till then, bye.